Thank you for logging on to this broadcast on wellscountyvoice.com. Since the onset of COVID-19, we have all had to experience social distancing. And this is true with high school sporting events. Our school administrators are doing their best to keep our kids, teachers, administration, and their families healthy. We are honored to be a part of the solution to contain and overcome this, as well as promote our student athletes. We wouldn't be able to bring this broadcast to you if it wasn't for our sponsors you hear throughout the broadcast. Please shop their businesses, use their services, and tell them thank you.
Welcome to Bluffton Boys Basketball here live on wellscountyvoice.com. It is time for the ACAC Tournament, year number 98 for the boys. I'm Scott Metzer, Michael Vanderkolk alongside of me tonight. Michael, I think this is the longest running conference tournament in Indiana, is that right?
I think it's the longest running tournament in Indiana, not just conference tournament. I think it's longer running than the entire state.
Is that right?
Itself, yeah.
So there you go. The longest running tournament, basketball tournament in the state of Indiana, the ACAC tournament. And tonight, the Bluffton Tigers will open up against the Woodlan Warriors. And then immediately following this game, the girls will step onto the floor and they will open up their ACAC tournament as well. Interestingly enough, both these teams just played one another just a couple of days ago. I guess that was Friday, Saturday? Saturday. And the girls fell, but the boys picked up a W, so they're back in action here tonight. The winner will be back on this floor, and if they do win, they will face Jay County, who got the first round bye. So that's how the brackets line up. On the other side of the bracket tonight, Southern Wells will be taking on South Adams at South Adams. Heritage will be taking on Adams Central at Adams Central. And the winners of those games will face off against one another at Adams Central. The championship game will be on Saturday, and that will be at South Adams. And Michael certainly has a lot of experience with this tournament. And I think, Michael, in your days, we probably played this tournament in the Coliseum.
We did, and didn't have as much experience in this tournament as I would like, because we did get upset my senior year by a very solid Adams Central team. But yeah, we played at the Coliseum, semifinals, and championship contest, and it was always a treat. It was always fun. I remember growing up watching those teams like Spencer Harris, Bill Weissy, and then even my sister Katie play at the Coliseum, and it was just always felt like it was a big deal. And I feel bad for these players, these high school players who don't get that opportunity. I understand why they don't do it, and I guess it's a great thing that the ACAC has some of the best gyms in the area because still great venues.
Yep, for sure. But you're right. I mean, being able to go into the Coliseum, step on that floor, there was a certain ambiance to it that made it special. But like so many things, economics played a large factor in moving away from that venue. But to Michael's point, we've got some great venues here in the conference. Although I'd like to pitch for Bluffton to have the final at some point in time.
Right, yeah.
I don't know who you got to talk to make that happen, but I'm officially in on that idea. So yeah, Michael, I mean, back in your days, Bluffton kind of owned this tournament for a long stretch of time, right? If you look back from 2008 to 2013, all but one season.
Yeah, that one season. But hey, that one season was the one season that we did win a sectional championship.
That is true.
I used to cut down nets one time in a year. I might pick sectional every time. But
I would definitely pick sectional every time. But I know certainly back in those days, and I'm sure still in these days, winning this conference was a preseason objective. It was a preseason goal. You wanted to come out of this tournament with the hardware and, you know, kind of leading you into the run-up to the state tournament.
Yeah, for sure, 100%. And we always had some tough teams, especially when we had Leo in the conference and Garrett, two bigger schools that have since left. But Heritage, Adams Central, they were always highly competitive teams whenever I was in school. And it seems to be a very competitive field still among the ACAC, so it should be a goal for every team. I mean, for Bluffton, you get a picture up on the wall and a trophy, so it's just something that you can stick in the Bluffton history forever.
So again, during that stretch, that was 2008, 2013, We also had kind of a mini stretch in the late 90s, early 2000s where we put together a bunch of championship teams.
That late 90s, early 2000s, that would have been like Adam Ballinger in 98, and then Spencer Harris and Bill Wyson in those early 2000s.
Now, my first experience in this tournament was 2010. Cody.
Yeah.
Cody won that
Most
Valuable Player award, but we did not pick up the hardware. So I kind of thought
we did. We did in 2010. Yes.
It was 2011.
2011. Yes. Because 2010. We had just graduated 6 seniors from a class that went
that was a great team.
And everybody kind of questioned how we would be losing everybody, and thankfully Cody Cochran is just on a different level, and we were able to step up our game as a supporting cast. And I remember that was the last time Bluffton scored 100 points was that semifinals against Leo. Yeah. The whole Grinnell system. It was
right. So there's probably not a lot of people listening who really remember the old Leo system.
No,
but
not at all.
It was like playing a hockey team.
It was, yeah. 5 in, 5 out.
They sometimes even had 3 sets of 5.
Yes.
I mean, it was just crazy, and they played really fast up and down the court. So you got to score a ton of points every time you played Leo.
I loved it. I absolutely loved it.
As a broadcaster, it was really difficult because you're trying to announce all these substitutions all the time, but it was fun. They were always really fun games, and that was a really fun period of time. And speaking of that stretch, from 2002 through 2013, it was almost always Bluffton Leo.
Yeah.
I think Heritage snuck in there one time, but outside of that, it was always either Bluffton Leo. Quite a stretch. Lately, Tigers haven't had as much success. Just looking back, the Hilliard Gates Most Valuable Player Award, Bluffton's picked up that award. Brock Woodward picked it up back-to-back seasons in 2008, 2009. Again, Cody Cochran in 2010. Keith Cochran, the big guy, the 7-footer.
Love Keith.
Picked it up in 2012. Chandler Pribble in 2013. And so again, the Tigers had a nice stretch of MVPs in the tournament during that era. Jay County's entered the conference. They've had some success in this tournament as well since entering the conference. But tonight, it's going to be the Tigers taking on Woodlan. And so, Michael, talk about when you play a team back-to-back, right? You just played them, you turn around a couple days later, you play them again. Is there any different dynamic to that, or is it just another game?
Oh, it's 100% different dynamic, especially if you're the team that had lost. And again, referencing back to that 2011 tournament when Adams Central beat us on their home court, then they were actually our next game on the schedule. We didn't have the consolation round back then, so we knew 100% who we were going to play next. And we had that chip on our shoulder, and we came out with a completely different game plan, new plays and everything that kind of countered what they did defensively, and it worked to perfection. So I can see Woodlan for the boys' side coming out tonight really with that chip on their shoulder, trying to get that revenge.
Now, if you're the winner, right, and you know you're going to face the same opponent on the next game, is it just do what you did last time, or do you purposely change it up because you know they've seen you already?
I think you're going to go out with what you did last time. Just stick with what worked, and then make the adjustments if what worked last time is not working this time.
All right, there you go. Right from the experienced Bluffton Tiger, a guy who has won hardware and cut down nets. We're going to take a timeout. We'll be right back.
Bluffton Roofing Incorporated prides themselves on developing a long-term relationship with their customers, listening to their needs and suggesting the proper course of action, be it preventative maintenance, repair, or replacement. Bluffton Roofing and owner James Worth are GAF certified and are certified weather stopper roofing contractors. Bluffton Roofing is fully insured, protecting you and your home. Call 824-3564 or 307-6313. Bluffton Roofing Incorporated. Quality first home improvements.
Are you taking the first step towards a healthier you, or are you just tired of the same workout? From beginners to fitness veterans, the Greater Fort Wayne YMCA is the place for you. We offer a full range of workout equipment, personal trainers, certified instructors, a full line of classes, an indoor pool, and so much more. Have peace of mind when you work out with childcare available. The Greater Fort Wayne YMCA is so much more. Join today. Visit fwymca.org.
Did you sprain your ankle playing with your kids last night? Have you had a nagging pain while training for an upcoming race? Or do you have an upcoming surgery? Indiana Physical Therapy understands how important and valuable your time is to you. At Indiana Physical Therapy, we can schedule you within 24 hours at any of our 19 convenient clinics. IPT has been a trusted part of your community for over 32 years. With trusted results, you can count on Indiana Physical Therapy to get you better, faster. You don't need a referral from your doctor, and all insurances are accepted, including Anthem. IPT is your choice for physical therapy. So what are you waiting for? Call Indiana Physical Therapy right now at 260-209-2464 to schedule an appointment, or go online to indianapt.com. Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to get better.
Welcome back to WellsCountyVoice.com. ACAC tournament action tonight. Bluffton Tigers taking on the Woodlan Warriors. We're going to get the starting lineups as brought to you by the PA announcer Mike Murray here in just a minute. And first for the Woodlan Warriors. Dawson Lichty. Alex Miller. Joe Reedy. Brennan Donovan. And Smith, Braden Smith. So Lichty, Miller, Reedy, Donovan, and Smith for the Warriors. For the Tigers, Max Stoppenhagen. Lucas Hunt. Harrison Schreiber. Hayden Nern. And Will Ball. So again for the Tigers, it's Stoppenhagen, Hunt, Schreiber, Nern, and Ball. Tigers come in 3-5, Woodlan 3-6, and again they just met on Saturday. Tigers coming away with a W out of that contest. Coach Grau in his first year with the Tigers, filling some pretty big shoes. A long list of Bluffton Tiger coaches putting up three-digit hundreds of wins.
Yes. From Coach Barker to Lysine to Benedict, It's been a lot of successful coaches.
A lot of success. Nern will jump for the Tigers, and it's going to be controlled by Woodlan. Kneeling the basketball is going to be Alex Miller. Miller will hand off to Donovan. Donovan to Lichty. Miller cross court. Offense revolves around Reedy, number 21, averaging 24.8 points per contest.
It looks like the Tigers have opened up in a 2-3 zone to kind of pack it in to prevent Reedy from getting a lot of action on the open court.
Will Ball will get the bulk of the defensive assignment against Reedy. That shot is short. Rebound Schreiber quickly up ahead to Stoppenhagen. Hunt will survey. Over to Nern. Hayden Nern leads the Tigers in scoring. Will Ball follows him. But Nern, 18.4, puts down the bulk of the buckets for the Tigers. Stoppenhagen in the corner, gets in the ball. Ball tries to back his man down. Little floater from the baseline is good. Nice touch by Will.
It'll be important to get inside to Will just with his size advantage over Reedy. And added bonus of possibly getting Reedy in some foul trouble.
Will, for a big man's got a nice touch on his shot. Outside jumper by Reedy is good. Donovan, excuse me. Donovan averaging 6.4 points per contest. And a turnover by the Tigers.
Good collapse. Help on the defense there on Reedy as he's driving for the open.
Freshman three's no good. Reedy with the rebound, no good. Gets it back, and Woodland will reset. Reedy averaging over 13 rebounds a game. Baseline by Reedy's off the mark. Rebound Nern. We're on the seesaw, 3-2 Woodland. Stoppenhagen from behind the arc, long. Reedy with the long rebound. Woodland only shoots 23% from three, but Donovan has knocked one down here early. Miller trying to find Smith out of bounds. It'll stay Woodland basketball.
I will say there was one part within that stretch of Bluffton championships that we did forget that is actually might be a secret weapon for the Woodland Warriors, and that is Coach Kyle Bricker, who might have a personal vendetta as he Bluffton graduate and former coach of Bluffton, who knows the insides and outs of the playbook.
That is true. Stoppenhagen has it blocked from behind, but turning garbage into gold is Hayden Nern. Tigers back on top 4-3. Reedy bumps Will on the way, and Will gets the little bump foul.
Yeah, maybe if he would have just stayed straight, chest towards him instead of turning to the side, maybe he could have either had the no call or possibly drawn the charge.
Balls first, teams first, games first. Reedy to the line. And no good. Reedy will get one more. 4-3 Tigers. Reedy for the tie. Short 0 for 2, but rebounding up and in is Donovan, and Donovan with 5 points puts Woodland back on top. That was one thing some of the old Tiger teams were really good at, rebounding a missed foul shot when we were shooting.
Yes. Will Ball there now getting called for his second foul on offensive charge. There were times where I thought I was too good at it and I kept going for it, and I would pick up a dumb foul on the farthest end of the court from the basket. Coach Mark Pribble had plenty of conversations with me about that.
4:30 to go. Ball heads to the bench with his 2 fouls. And what's that do, Michael, to this lineup now with Will out, having to face Reedy without Will on the floor?
I think it just opens up so many more options for the Woodland Warriors. I mean, obviously you can attack inside with Reedy because there's not as much contestant in there. But at the same time, it's going to open up stuff on the outside because everybody on the outside of the zone is going to have to collapse to help side, and it's going to open up open threes.
Caleb Riley has checked in for the Tigers. (5-4) Woodland, just under 4 minutes to go here in the first. Donovan picks up his dribble over to Leashty. This is the freshman Smith. Smith, since joining the starting lineup, averaging over 10 points per game. Donovan splits a couple of defenders, no good. Reedy with the rebound, and another Tiger foul coming up.
Looked like Nern was a little light on the block out there, and as Reedy was up in the air, that's when Hayden should have stopped instead of pushing forward for that block out.
So Brennan Donovan pretty active here in the first quarter for the Warriors. Tigers a bucket by Nern and Will Ball. Donovan to Miller. Miller picks up his dribble, looking for some help, goes back to Donovan. They'll swing it around to Smith. Smith drops it down to Leach-T. A Woodland turnover will give it back to the Tigers with 3 minutes left to go here in the first. 5-4 Woodland. This is Andrew Ball, number 35. Seth Bennett also in the ball game for the Tigers. Seth wearing number 12. Nern trying to penetrate the paint. We'll drop it down to Nern. Nern will bring it out to the wing. 2:35 to go in the first. Bennett to Andrew Ball, back to Hunt. Hunt tries to get it inside to Riley, but taken away, or to Bennett, excuse me. Miller comes away with it. Donovan. Smith in the corner trying to find Reedy, and off his hands, turnover Woodland.
Some really good patience there on the other end by the Tigers. And looked like Lucas Hunt had a good opportunity after the ball fake. Opted to pass it and just threw it right to the Woodland defender instead of taking a shot.
Coming down to 2 minutes. Ball in front of the Woodland bench. Trying to get into Hayden, he does. Reedy on him. I'll go back out with it. Back to Hayden. Turned back over, Reedy on the run. And lays it in. Reedy's first bucket of the night. Woodland holding 3. First Woodland foul coming up. Donovan with the foul. Schreiber back in. Stoppenhagen getting set to check in. Riley and Hunt go to the bench. They go back to Nern. Nern trying to make some room for himself. Goes back outside. Bennett top of the key. Got a foul away from the ball. Reedy with the foul. Stoppenhagen one bound. Stoppenhagen, top of the key. Bennett to ball. Back to Nern. They'll double him up off the glass short. Reedy with the rebound. And with 50 seconds to go, Woodland up 3, 7-4. Outside 3 on its way is good. Smith drains the 3. 10-4 Woodland. And points not coming all from Reedy, but a couple of 3 balls. Bennett drives the lane. Oh, just falls off the rim. You're supposed to get those rolls on your home rims.
I know I was saying it during the Winchester game, but I feel like I need to say it every game. Seth Bennett really has played hard and played well this season without having played for 2 seasons.
Joe Reedy powers his way to the basket. And that will end the first quarter. First quarter belongs to the Warriors, 12-4. We'll be right back.
Austin State Bank takes great pride in supporting our local basketball programs. We are the only community bank headquartered in Wells County. We've had the same name and downtown location for over 108 years. Ossian State Bank has given in excess of $1 million of contributions back to the community. We are locally owned and operated by many of your friends and neighbors. Stop in soon to see what makes Ossian State Bank so special. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
This is an invitation to join a movement propelled by people who care and members who have a share in the place they bank.
Good morning, Sam.
So when you have the chance to get your first home loan, you know an expert will guide you every step of the way. Or when it's time to buy your new car, you'll be treated like more than just a credit score.
Good news, ProFed can get you that payment.
This is an invitation to a place where simply belonging can help enrich your whole community. ProFed Credit Union. You're invited.
Welcome back to Wells County Boys. Scott Metzer and Michael Vanderkolk on your call. 12-4 Woodland as we head to the second quarter. Tigers will open up with the basketball. So thoughts on the first quarter, Michael?
I think the Tigers offensively just need to try to work it inside a little bit more, have some stronger post moves. Looked like we faded away a few times, and just pounding it inside in a few buckets is only going to open it up on the outside.
Nern getting double team. They're trying to find Hunt down along the baseline. Nern picks up the loose ball, gets it up, no. Bennett fighting for the rebound.
And those are the fouls that we were talking about earlier, as far away from the basket as possible. You know, you might be frustrated, but there's times, and I was guilty of it multiple times. You just got to get back and try to get a stop on the defensive end.
Boy, they're putting 2 and 3 guys on Hayden right now every time he touches the basketball.
And I think that is definitely a benefit for Woodland coming off from the back-to-back contest, because you know exactly where Bluffton's trying to get the ball offensively, and if you can sacrifice a position.
Nicely done by the Tigers. Schreiber with the bucket.
Tigers picking up the pressure here with a nice 1-2-2 press. Andrew Ball gambled and picked up the foul.
Tigers up to 5 fouls. Dakota Sparks with a few minutes for Woodland will head back to the bench. On the floor for the Tigers, it's Bennett, Nern, Schreiber, Hunt, and Andrew Ball. Will Ball on the bench, picking up a couple of quick fouls early in the first quarter. Outside three on its way again, no good. Nern baseline drive, can't get it to go, gets it back himself, puts it back up and in. But he's working hard for that bucket. Lead down to 4. Donovan and Miller go back and forth with it. They get it down to Reedy. Nice move by Reedy on Andrew Ball. Gets it back and hammered.
It was a nice move there by Reedy going spinning baseline. He felt the pressure of Harrison Schreiber coming down the collapse and was able to beat him to the punch. Then draw the foul.
It's going to be foul number 6 for the Tigers, so the next foul is going to put Woodland in the bonus with over 6 minutes to go here in the first quarter.
And not only that, but the Tigers only have 8 players, so 3 on the bench, and if they keep picking up these fouls, that can really prove to be a difference maker.
First point for the Warriors here in the second quarter. Reese Johnston in.
I'm looking forward to see what Reese can do. He always proves to be an energy whenever he's on the court. All energy, all effort, all the time.
2 for 2 for Reedy. Joe is 6 now. Lead back to 6. And they get it down to Johnston. Reese working hard, gets it up, gets the roll.
I don't even know how long Reese Johnston's been back to practice, but it's nice to see him just not even hesitate and go straight for the rim.
Donovan working on Schreiber, and Woodland throws it away. Tigers with a chance to cut it to 2 or 1 with a 3. Woodland wants a timeout. We'll take a break. Be right back.
Always going to have sibling rivalry, and it's no different with the Heidi brothers. They went and built 2 dealerships right next to each other and filled them up with new Chevys, Jeeps, Buicks, Chryslers, Dodge Rams, and more. And some of the best late model pre-owned vehicles around, just so they could compete for your business with service, selection, and price. The choice is yours. Heidi Automotive Group in Bluffton, just 20 minutes south of Fort Wayne.
I think I got all the videos.
14-10 Tigers. We're in the second, 5:34 to go. Scott Mitchell, Michael Vanderkalk on the call. Michael, you also have your brother down there as the assistant coach. Now, what's that like? Are there family gatherings where you guys...
I mean, we talk about it every now and then, just with my experience playing, and I did coach a couple of years, so we've talked a little bit, but without me being able to go to all the road games and everything, it's hard for me to really put a lot of input into what he should and shouldn't be doing.
Nern into the paint, drawing some traffic. Fade away, up, and good. Tough shot.
Yeah, if that's going to fall tonight, then it's going to be hard to stop Hayden Nern.
Tigers with good pressure, loose ball's on the ground.
It's not even a lot of active pressure by the Tigers. They're just, that 1-2-2 is just a constant threat, a constant, like they're there, Woodland knows they're there, and they just are uncomfortable. It's not a lot of, they're not forcing the turnovers. Woodland's just throwing the ball away.
Less than 5 minutes in the second. Warriors holding 2. Miller fires a 3. That rattles down. Alex Miller for 3. So for a team that only shoots 23% from 3, they've dropped 3 of them here in the first half.
And that's a confident shot there by Miller.
And the Tigers turn it over. Reedy with a spin move, dumps it down low, Leschke for 2.
Really good awareness there by Reedy.
And Tigers forced to take a timeout. And we'll go back to a break.
Soaring high above, exploring our planet. Professional timepiece designed to take flight. Citizen ProMaster. Go beyond.
Daniel's Jewelers, 2155 North Main Street, Bluffton, 824-9643.
Welcome back to WellsCountyVoice.com. 19-12. Tigers got this down to 2, with a little bit of a spurt by the Warriors, causing Coach Crowder to call a timeout.
I think that's a good call on the timeout there. Just got to recollect your composure. Stress to the players that just because they go on a run doesn't mean that you can't go back on a run. Cut that lead back down before halftime, maybe even take the advantage going into the break.
So Coach will send out Nern, Stoppenhagen, Schreiber, Johnston, and Lucas Hunt. Stoppenhagen will give it up to Nern, over to Schreiber. Just about halfway through the second, 19-12. Biggest lead so far for Woodland, I believe, has been 8, when it was 12-4 at the end of the first quarter. Schreiber with an open 3. Get it down. It goes. Harrison with 5. Good to see him drop a long ball.
I think that's a big key for the Tigers if they want to have any more success this season, is Harrison Schreiber stepping up and being an outside threat for Bluffton.
Cuts the lead to 4. Stoppenhagen doing good work on Miller. They'll swing it around. Woodlan working the perimeter, drops it to Leachty up, back outside, they'll rotate. Smith for 3. And Bluffton basketball. Hayden gets a breather to tie his shoe.
Looks like they're looking at something on the scoreboard as well.
Yeah, that's not the right score, I don't think.
Changed the time.
I don't think that's the right score. I got 1917.
Now Lucas Hunt for 3. I think it was tipped on the shot as Reedy comes up with the rebound.
Yeah, I was wrong. 2:48 left in the half. 19-15. Reedy with 6, leading the way for Woodlan. Donovan with 5. Outside jumper by Donovan is good. His second 3, and now he's got 8. Coming down to the 2-minute mark, Nern trying to work in the interior, gets it up. No, doesn't go.
Alex Miller there trying to slide over and get the charge drawn against Hayden Nern, but it was just a little too late and maybe slid a little too much to made it a little obvious what he was trying to do there.
But Miller, Donovan, and Reedy all down there right around Hayden Nern. Nern with a couple free throws since that. Nern hitting 57% of his free throws.
And at some point, especially with 3 defenders collapsing on Nern at all times, it's just going to wear on him all game, and really see what happens in the second half, if he's able to keep pushing and attacking the basket or if he's going to get worn down.
Nern's second is long, so 1 for 2 for Hayden. 7 on the evening so far for him, and we're approaching 2 minutes. A handoff to Leachty. Reedy. Oh, nice move by Donovan down the lane. Boy, ahead of steam.
0 hesitation there.
10 for Donovan. .130 left. Nern will back it out. Stoppenhagen. Loose ball on the ground as Will Ball fights for it, but it's going to go back to the Warriors. Up by 8, 1:16 to go.
Looked like Andrew and Reedy there got tangled up a little bit on that rebound, fighting for it. Hopefully both players are all right.
Tigers, knock on wood, have successfully kept Woodlan out of the bonus. Smith baseline run, off the glass and good. And right now, Woodlan has just posted their highest lead of the night, 10 points, 26-16. .40 seconds. Nern goes into the corner, Stoppenhagen, and
stepped a little bit with his left foot before dribbling. And again, I think during Bluffton's run earlier in the second quarter, a lot of their success came from the inside. It looked like they've kind of just been passing around the perimeter here these last few possessions and not getting any great looks.
Woodlan will hold for last shot. "14 seconds. Smith from the corner, good. That's the way to run out the quarter. Nern at the buzzer, no. Your Nick Huffman with Steffen Group Real Estate Scoreboard reads Woodlan 29, Tigers 16. We'll talk about it at halftime. We'll talk about it as well. I'll be right back.
Do you or a loved one need extra help managing your finances or making sure monthly bills are getting paid correctly and on time? Are you concerned that you or a senior parent may inadvertently provide sensitive financial information to scammers and fraudsters? Then contact Senior Money Life today at 260-296-0437 to get the help you need to stay safe and enjoy life more. Senior Money Life, located in Bluffton, Indiana, is here to help make life easy, providing you with a wide range of services including banking assistance, bill pay, budgeting assistance, financial monitoring, and insurance advocacy. Contact Preston Carr, Daily Money Manager at 260-296-0437 to learn more, or visit their website, seniormoneylife.com. Senior Money Life is a division of Christian Care Retirement Community. Senior Money Life is not a financial institution or a trust company.
Bluffton Roofing Incorporated prides themselves on developing a long-term relationship with their customers, listening to their needs and suggesting the proper course of action, be it preventative maintenance, repair, or replacement. Bluffton Roofing and owner James Worth are GAF certified and are certified weather stopper roofing contractors. Bluffton Roofing is fully insured, protecting you and your home. Call 824-3564 or 307-6313. Bluffton Roofing Incorporated. Quality first home improvements. Are you taking the first step towards a healthier you, or are you just tired of the same workout? From beginners to fitness veterans, the Greater Fort Wayne YMCA is the place for you. We offer a full range of workout equipment, personal trainers, certified instructors, a full line of classes, an indoor pool, and so much more. Have peace of mind when you work out with childcare available. The Greater Fort Wayne YMCA is so much more. Join today. Visit fwymca.org.
Did you sprain your ankle playing with your kids last night? Have you had a nagging pain while training for an upcoming race? Or do you have an upcoming surgery? Indiana Physical Therapy understands how important and valuable your time is to you. At Indiana Physical Therapy, we can schedule you within 24 hours at any of our 19 convenient clinics. IPT has been a trusted part of your community for over 32 years. With trusted results, you can count on Indiana Physical Therapy to get you better, faster. You don't need a referral from your doctor, and all insurances are accepted, including Anthem. IPT is your choice for physical therapy. So what are you waiting for? Call Indiana Physical Therapy right now at 260-209-2464 to schedule an appointment, or go online to indianapt.com. Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to get better.
I'm Dr. Josh Bell from Corrective Chiropractic in Bluffton. My goal with chiropractic treatment is to make you feel and function better by providing neurostructural corrections to help put your spine back into alignment, to strengthen your nerve system, and to relieve nerve pain. We strive to help you heal and stay healthy for years to come. Our full-service chiropractic team in Bluffton provides corrective exercises, lifestyle advice, along with spinal and postural screenings.
Hi, I'm Dr. Nick Altair, and I'm proud to join the team here at Corrective Chiropractic. Our goal is to figure out what is causing your pain and restore movement to the optimal level. From infants to older adults, chiropractic is a safe way to manage growing pains and other body trauma. Did you know that chiropractic care can strengthen your overall immune system? Give us a call at 260-353-1400. Chiropractic care can help you on your journey to the best version of you.
Corrective Chiropractic, 360 North Main Street, Suite A, Dutch Mill Plaza, Bluffton, Indiana.
It is halftime here on WellsCountyVoice.com. Tigers down by 13, 29-16. Here's some halftime stats for the Tigers. Will Ball had an early bucket for 2. Reese Johnston off the bench for 2. Harrison Schreiber a 3-ball and a bucket for 2, all in the second quarter with 5. Nern 2 in the fourth, 2 in the first, 5 in the second for 7. Tigers are 1 for 2 from the line, both courtesy of Hayden Nern. For John Baker's Woodland Warriors, Dawson Leachty with 2. Alex Miller a 3-ball with 3. Joe Reedy, the Woodland leading scorer, averaging almost 25 points per game, 4 in the first, 2 in the second for 6. But it's been Brendan Donovan averaging 6.4 points per game, carrying 10 into halftime, 2 3-balls, 2 field goals, 5 in the first, 5 in the second. And freshman Braden Smith, 2 3-balls, 3 in the first, 5 in the second for 8 by quarter. Woodland 12 in the first, 17 in the second, 29 here at half. So Tigers coming away with a win on Saturday, but find themselves down by 13 here in the ACAC tournament. That win on Saturday was a 51-42 9-point win by the Tigers. But right now, it is the Woodland Warriors, and they're not doing it primarily by their leading scorer, Joe Reedy.
And I think both of us were here working the girls' game that night, so we don't really know exactly how that game at Woodland played out and how the Tigers were able to come up with a 9-point victory. But it definitely seems like the Woodland Warriors have made all the adjustments they've needed to make and have a big advantage at halftime.
Yeah, Michael, so how big do you think Will picking up those 2 early fouls and having to go to the bench impacted where we're at right now?
I think it might be the difference maker because offensively, Bluffton was looking to get it inside to Will, let him do his thing, use his body to get to the rim and score. And then defensively, he was obviously going to be a big obstacle for Reedy to kind of get around. And the Tigers wouldn't have had to collapse as much. And now they're collapsing down on Reedy, and that's opening up shots for the shooters outside.
So when you have a guy like Reedy, who obviously, is a big, certainly in the sense of the teams that we play, but also can handle the ball as well as he does, that really puts a lot more pressure on you defensively.
Yeah, for sure. And it's something that the Tigers are going to have to adjust to because if they're wanting to have success in the postseason and sectionals, they're going to be facing Blackhawk Christian, who has one of the best players in the state, Caleb First, who is a big who can handle the ball. So if they can figure out a game plan that works against Woodland, they could try to use that and implement that against Blackhawk in the sectional.
Tigers get to the line one time. Hayden Nern 1 for 2 from the line. Woodland got to the line twice. All of them Joe Reedy. He was 2 for 4 from the line.
It is kind of amazing how few times the Warriors went to the line with how many fouls the Tigers picked up in the first quarter.
Yeah, they picked up 6 really fast. I think they were on the verge of going to the bonus with like 5-6 minutes left to go in the second quarter. But I don't know that the Tigers fouled again the rest of the way. But again, I think part of that is you're collapsing on the inside on Reedy. That leaves the outside open. So, you're defending 3 balls.
I think other than a few possessions when the Tigers were doing the full court press, the Warriors have really handled the ball quite well. They've moved it around the court, finding the open man at all times. And maybe the Tigers can come back out in that 1-2-2 press and try to cause some chaos again. But it's also going to be nice to see if Will Ball can make that impact if he does get back out there and stays out of foul trouble.
We're going to take a break. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Nathan from Shelton Financial Group. As we approach and enter the holiday season, we hope and pray for safety for you and your family. At Shelton Financial Group, our goal is to build long-lasting, deep, personal connections with people like you. That's why we take a different approach to helping our clients find financial freedom. Come visit us at our new location on the north end of Ossian in the old bank building, or call us at 260-436-7006. Nathan Shelton, Investment Advisor Representative of USA Financial Securities. Member FINRA SIPC, a registered investment advisor.
American Mortgage Service Company, located at 1169 North Main Street in Bluffton. We specialize in helping individuals realize their dream of homeownership by providing a top-notch, best mortgage experience. We offer a wide variety of loan programs and the most current rates available. Contact Angie Top or Jessica Best at 260-353-3300 or apply online at bluffton.americanmortgage.com. That's 260-353-3300.
American Mortgage, Equal Housing Lender, Indiana State 11063, NMLS 8246.
Welcome back to WellsCountyVoice.com. 29-16, Woodland Warriors. Tigers open up with the basketball. And Will Ball back out on the floor. See if that makes a difference for the Tigers on both sides of the floor. Will is the second leading scorer for the Tigers. And there he goes. He makes his presence felt immediately. Nern with the steal. He's got Stoppenhagen on one side, Hunt on the other, and gets the blocking call. Did he get the basket? Count it and the foul. Fouls on Braden Smith. Nern to convert the three-point play, does. And Nern now at 10, and the Tigers have cut this lead to 8. A little backcourt pressure being put on by the Tigers. Nern will pick up Reedy. This is Leachty, and a steal by Stoppenhagen. He's got a man on the left, Schreiber. Can't get it to go, gets the ball back. Nern gets it up and is fouled.
That was a great 2-on-1 press offense there by Stoppenhagen and Schreiber. Obviously could have worked out a little bit better, just good defense by Woodland, but maybe next time like a pass fake by Stoppenhagen because the defender knows he's looking at Schreiber and not getting open.
That's a good point, yep.
Obviously in the moment it's tough to kind of see it on the court.
Nern rattles it down. 11 for Hayden. And timeout Woodland. We'll go to break. Be right back.
Kathy Peterson of the Steffen Group is part of a select group of real estate and auction professionals that are changing the game of how real estate and auction transactions are handled. With a strong background in customer service, Kathy believes helping people is the most precious gift she can give and is committed to being a partner with her clients through the entire transaction.
You can contact Kathy Peterson at the Steffen Group at 260-414-6353 or drop her a message at Kathy, C-A-T-H-I-E, .Peterson at SteffenGRP.com.
Welcome back to WellsCountyVoice.com. Tigers have cut this lead to 7. Nern can make it 6 with another free throw coming off the Woodland timeout. So a good early run here in the third by Bluffton. Nern's shot is up and good. One more for Hayden. 2-possession basketball game. 29-23 as Reedy will handle. Schreiber on him. Donovan, who's had a good first half. Smith from the outside, got it to go down.
Great job penetrating inside into the paint to kick it outside for the 32.
Trying to get it in the ball, but Donovan with the steal. Right, nice block. Lead is 9. Reedy one bound. Donovan off the mark. Will Ball with a rebound. Schreiber from the corner. No. Nice job. Smith on the run. Counted in the foul.
That was a nice job by Will there to fight that rebound, just not knowing that it was his teammate, Hayden there, that he was knocking it away from. Unfortunate series of events there for the Tigers.
Smith now with 13 over his average of 10, make it 14. (35-23). So Woodlan has just about wiped away that Bluffton run. Hunt, top of the key, 3, no. Reedy on the run. No call. Smith baseline. Top of the key, Donovan. Nice job by Harrison, sticking with Reedy. Corner 3. Reedy with the rebound. And Tiger basketball. Just about 5 minutes to go in the third. First round of the ACAC conference. Tigers trying to duplicate a win from Saturday night, where they won by 9, but right now down by 12. Stoppenhagen, Ball.
Hayden's got to shake off that last shot and just be ready to shoot there.
Stoppenhagen for 3.
Good look. Good rebound, Harrison.
Hunt for 3. Another chance for the Tigers. Nern gets it done.
That was a great possession there by the Tigers. Not giving up, getting 3 or 4, like 2 or 3 offensive rebounds there and just keep attacking the rim.
10-point edge. Smith for 3. Schreiber penetrates.
A lot of hands in on that.
Schreiber in front of the Tigers bench. Out to Stoppenhagen. Baseline drive, cut off. Schreiber for 3. No.
Really good looks by Harrison Schreiber all night. Just falling short every single time.
Lincoln Sparks in for the first time, along with DJ Gehrig.
I know Reese Johnson's missed some time here recently, but I feel like when he was in here in the second quarter, it was probably the best the Tigers were playing, and just he's still on the bench this quarter, and just wondering if just conditioning is kind of the issue today.
Donovan hands off the Sparks. They get it back. Donovan's played well.
He really has. Again, the Tigers have kind of isolated Reedy on the defensive end, have limited his immediate impact on the game, but Donovan has really stepped up to take all the slack on his shoulders.
Stoppenhagen with the foul sends Sparks to the line. Sparks just averaging .2 points per game. And blows away his season average with that bucket, with that free throw.
Might be trying to score enough tonight to average double figures.
Yeah.
I guess that would be Donovan, not Sparks here.
Yeah. 2 for 2 for Sparks. Well, when you're averaging .2,
yeah.
2 is
10
times average.
I was thinking with Donovan how he's been effective offensively, and now proving he's effective defensively as he draws the charge against Will Ball.
It is Will's third. I don't think Coach agrees. I'm just speculating.
There's some exchange of words between Donovan and Ball there on this end of the court.
Reedy with the bucket. The Tigers need to be a little careful here.
Yeah, I know they're down 14 as the clock's ticking away in the third quarter, but they still got to run their offense, get good shots. They got to take the opportunities when they come.
Nern, count it, and the foul. Nern 9 in the quarter. Well, you asked for Reese, you got him.
He just plays with a lot of heart. I love seeing him out there, and I think when deficits grow, you might need that little bit of a spark, and good energetic play there with the and one play for Hayden, so maybe this is a good time to bring in Reese, defensively giving a different look at the Warriors.
Tack one more on for Hayden. Having a big quarter. Lead is 11.
Great defense by Septon. He just keeps sliding his feet. He knows exactly where Reedy's going because last possession, Reedy took him all the way to the hoop. So Septon just staying one step ahead, being there for the contact and taking the charge. Yeah, it's Reedy's third foul too, so maybe the Tigers can attack here. Hayden with the ball. You know Reedy's not wanting to foul, so Hayden looking for the ISO.
And that's going to be another Woodland foul. That's going to go against Miller. Miller will sit down.
If Reedy picks up his fourth foul, that could be huge for the Tigers because they can shift their defensive focus over to Donovan rather than Reedy.
Hayden on that fadeaway.
Yeah, you're not going to get the foul call if you're fading away. Maybe if you're Reggie Miller and you're sticking that leg out.
Does this generation even remember Reggie Miller?
I'm not sure. Maybe if they go to the Indianapolis Children's Museum and they see the statue.
1:39 left. Woodland by 11. Leachty can't get it to go. Nern with a head of steam.
You just got to go up. Yeah, he's got to be careful there because he is putting his shoulder into Reedy a little bit, trying to force that contact, but that can easily be considered an offensive foul, especially when he fades away too much distance for that contact.
Johnston with the foul. Tigers fourth. Woodland has 5. And another Tiger foul. It's going to be on Bennett, I think. Now both teams with 5 fouls. We could have a long fourth quarter here.
I don't know what was exchanged between Reedy and Bennett, but Reedy just like squeezed Bennett's arm. I don't know if they were comparing muscle size or something. Good hand on Reese.
Reedy between the circles will back it out. Well, it looks like they're pretty content maybe just to burn some clock here. Sparks had a wide open three, opted not to take it. Donovan right down the lane. Boy, that was too easy.
Yeah, nice shot fake, getting Johnson off his feet and taking him all the way left.
Lead back to 13, Hunt.
Oh no.
Counted in the foul.
Great job by Andrew Ball there. Collecting that rebound from shots, from Hunt's shot there and drawing the end one foul.
Well, I'll tell you what, that could be a really big bucket right there. He can sink this free throw and get it, and we can hold 10.
And Hayden getting a little bit of an extended breather before the fourth quarter. Avoiding any quick fouls here for Nern.
Ball shooting 50% from the line. Cannot get that one to go. Well, quickly down the other end and getting to the line.
I mean, I guess silver lining here is the Tigers have 6 seconds to do something on the offensive end.
Okay, we'll go with that.
It would have been better if he would have at least missed the first one.
Zoom in a little bit down that end. Second one is good as well. 8 in the quarter for Smith.
Oh. Hey. Oh. I was really hoping Seth would have made me look real good there, hitting the three.
42-30 is your Nick Huffman with Stephen Group Real Estate scoreboard. We'll go to break.
Nick Huffman, a Bluffton High School graduate, is ready to help you buy, sell, or build your dream home. If you're ready to start a new chapter in your life, now's the time. With historic low interest rates, houses are moving at lightning speed. Whether you need single-family, multifamily, agricultural, commercial, property management, mixed use, or land development, give Nick a call or text at 827-8255 or send him a message on Facebook at Real Estate by Nick Huffman. Nick is located at the Stephen Group at 107 West Market Street in Bluffton. His number again is 827-8255.
Line, like standing behind that white line. So, all right.
Kathy Peterson of the Stephen Group is part of a select group of real estate and auction professionals that are changing the game of how real estate and auction transactions are handled. With a strong background in customer service, Kathy believes helping people is the most precious gift she can give and is committed to being a partner with her clients through the entire transaction.
You can contact Kathy Peterson at the Stephen Group at 260-414-6353 or drop her a message at Kathy, C-A-T-H-I-E, .Peterson@StephenGRP.com.
Welcome back. Woodlan opens up the third with the basketball, holding 13, 43-30. On the floor for the Warriors, it's Leachty, Smith, Miller, Reedy, and Donovan, their starting five. And another Tiger foul. That's going to put Woodlan into bonus. Stoppenhagen picks up his second. Miller to the line. Miller 3 points on the night. Miller's second. His good. 4 for Miller. Biggest Woodland lead of the night, 14. The Tigers have got their work cut out for them. And ball stripped away by Smith. Smith, for a freshman, has had a pretty good game as well, Michael.
He really has. And I'm just looking at the roster on the girls' side, there's 2 Smiths over there, so I wonder if there's any relation. It's a common last name, but still the same school.
.45-30, Bennett on the runner, no. Through the bodies, Nern gets it up in there. Nern down with 19. So 19 of the 32 from Hayden Nern. He is over his average. Stoppenhagen will pull it back out. Travel.
You can't be having every possession be a quick possession, but every now and then, a couple passes in transition, you do got to take some risks to cut at this lead. 6 minutes is plenty of time, but a few quick possessions will definitely be helpful.
Donovan between the circles, under 6 minutes to go in the game. And a foul away from the basket. It's going to go against Bluffton. It's going to put Woodland to the line, shooting a 1-on-1. Stoppenhagen with his third. Reedy to the line. Reedy with 10. So really a low output for Reedy right now, averaging almost 25 per game. Step to the line where he's 2 for 4 tonight. Misses the front end, but the Tigers cannot pull in the rebound, but they do get the steal. Ball from the outside. I was going to say, he can drop that shot.
Part of me was looking for him to take the drive in at the basket, but I think wasn't sure if that counted as a dribble as he collected the pass from Bennett. Nice finish by Will.
Yeah, Will's really effective kind of right around that elbow area.
I think growing up, Will played guard. It's just as he grew, he just really transitioned to a post player and just really a very versatile post player for the Bluffton Tigers.
And makes the free throw. So ball now with 7. The lead is 10. So certainly within range here. That helps. Nern picks up the dribble, gives it up to Schreiber. Schreiber looking for ball. Good move, can't get it to go.
Good fight by Hunt till he forced that rebound.
That should go against Woodland.
Really good effort by Lucas Hunt fighting in for that rebound alongside Will Ball.
They put Bluffton in the bonus now. Timeout Woodland. We'll head to break. Nick Huffman with Stephen Group Wheel. The scoreboard reads Woodland 45, Bluffton 35.
When looking to sell or buy a home in Wells County, it's so important to work with an experienced full-time agent from the local area. I'm Bev Grish, and I'm beginning my 24th year helping families in the real estate business and would love to guide your family through the process. When you choose to work with a local agent who knows the Wells County market, you are a step ahead. I have built good working relationships with local lenders, realtors, inspectors, contractors, and appraisers, and it helps the process go smoothly. Whether you are buying your first home, a larger home, investment property, dream home, selling a long-time family business, or downsizing into retirement, I'm here to help. Heartfelt thanks for supporting me 24 years in the real estate business I truly love. Bev sells Wells at 466-1822.
Welcome back to WellsCountyVoice.com. Scott Mitchell, Michael Vanderkolk on the call for you. Fourth quarter action, 45-35. Or 46-35, excuse me. Bennett to cut it to 10. And does not.
He needs to get back on defense. Yep. That's just pure frustration by Seth Bennett there. Missing the front end of 1-1 and picking up, I believe it's his third. I thought it was his fourth foul.
Yeah, I always like to say if you're Woodland on these 1-on-1s, you need to make at least one. Yeah. At least make the front end. It's tough to catch up by double figures when you're only catching up by one every possession. Reedy is 2 for 5 on the night from the line. And there he gets the front end. And gets both. So every time Bluffton gets within 10, Woodland stretches them back out again. Lead back to 13. .439 left. Nern trying to find room. 3 guys around him. Nern fighting. Reedy with the rebound. And if I'm Woodland, I'm starting to pound the air out of the basketball.
Yeah, no need to be rushing the game as the Tigers have been struggling to score. Maybe if they get a couple baskets without Woodland scoring, but get a good shot, really anything but a layup. Like, they should only be looking for layups and wide open jumpers.
Reedy misses. Nern with the rebound. Under 4 to go. Nice move by Hayden. Holy cow.
Great hustle there by Donovan to try to get the charge, but great move by Hayden.
Timeout. We'll go to break.
This is an invitation to join a movement propelled by people who care and members who have a share in the place they bank.
Good morning, Sam.
So when you have the chance to get your first home loan, you know an expert will guide you every step of the way. Or when it's time to buy your new car, you'll be treated like more than just a credit score.
Good news, ProFed can get you that payment.
This is an invitation to a place where simply belonging can help enrich your whole community. ProFed Credit Union. You're invited.
.48-37 coming out of the timeout. Tigers putting some pressure on in the backcourt. Try to speed things up a little bit. See if they can force a turnover. Woodland breaks, and they'll settle into their offense. Smith and Donovan working up top. Both of them have had really good nights. Smith 16, Donovan 12. Reedy with 12. Good balanced scoring tonight by the Warriors.
Great defense, Max. Great hustle.
2:45 left.
Able to keep his hand on top of the ball. He traveled there.
And a frustration foul by Lucas.
That's not the guy you want to foul either.
So Reedy's going to head back to the line. He's going to put Woodlan in double bonus as well.
I mean, that's reaching in there 3/4 of the court against Reedy. He's going to be strong enough where he's not going to be forced into a turnover there. Maybe one of the other Woodlan players, but Reedy's going to be able to handle that pressure.
Yeah, now you're in double bonus, so you don't get the benefit of a front end miss. And again, if you can just make one or two, it just makes really difficult to work your way back. But he does miss both. Nern for three. Tigers trying to crash the boards, but it's going to be a foul on Bluffton.
I don't necessarily think 2 minutes is the time to start fouling intentionally on the defensive end, but if I am the Tigers, I think the guys I'm looking for might be Dawson Lichty and who was that number 11 there?
Miller.
Alex Miller. I think those two guys, haven't had the most impact offensively, whereas Donovan's had a great game, and Reedy is Reedy. So I think those two.
And that's 17 now for Smith.
And how many did you say he was averaging beforehand?
10.6.
Okay.
50-37. Well, it's got to be a disappointment, Michael. You know, coming out of that game set, here's a three by Hunt. Not trying to write him off too early.
And a few more possessions like that, maybe it's not a game over.
Yeah, we'll take a break.
Always going to have sibling rivalry, and it's no different with the Heidi brothers. They went and built 2 dealerships right next to each other and filled them up with new Chevys, Jeeps, Buicks, Chryslers, Dodge Rams, and more. And some of the best late model pre-owned vehicles around, just so they could compete for your business with service, selection, and price. The choice is yours. Heidi Automotive Group in Bluffton, just 20 minutes south of Fort Wayne.
Well, that 3 ball cuts it to 10, so maybe I was a bit hasty. Maybe there's a Reggie Miller. What was it? How many points did he score in like 6 seconds?
I don't know, 13 points. And I remember there was a Spencer Crin from Southwood that very similar. This was back when I was in school too, so it's been years ago. But he scored like 9 points in like 20 seconds to beat Northfield. So it is possible.
Heck, we got 2 minutes. We got eternity.
Again. I guess he did just miss both of his shots last trip to the line, so.
Nern with the foul.
There's one difference in this trip to the line. They have Smith and Donovan up there to at least stop the full court break here for the Tigers on the rebound. Probably not going to contest too much.
Well, Reedy not having a good night from the line. So maybe he is the guy to foul.
Maybe he is. Yep.
And that should put Hayden on the line.
That should be a 1-and-1. I don't think he was quite up for the shot.
That'll be a 1-and-1 for sure. Hayden 21. of the Tiger 40. And gets the front end. So 9. And short on that one. Wow, nice job. Steal by Bluffton. And a Woodland foul. Nern back to the stripe.
I like the idea there by Donovan by tipping it from behind against Nern. It just didn't quite anticipate Nern hesitating at half court.
So Hayden with another chance to cut the lead a little bit more.
Both teams down with a double bonus as well. So it might be a really long minute 42.
Yeah, it could be. And 2-2 for Hayden.
Oh yeah, he traveled.
Nern with 24.
Miller's got to be a little careful there with this frustration, just slamming the ball from behind him.
Timeout, Woodland, full timeout. We'll go to break, be right back.
I'm Dr. Josh Bell from Corrective Chiropractic in Bluffton. My goal with chiropractic treatment is to make you feel and function better by providing neurostructural corrections to help put your spine back into alignment, to strengthen your nerve system, and to relieve nerve pain. We strive to help you heal and stay healthy for years to come. Our full-service chiropractic team in Bluffton provides corrective exercises, lifestyle advice, along with spinal and postural screenings.
Hi, I'm Dr. Nick Altair, and I'm proud to join the team here at Corrective Chiropractic. Our goal is to figure out what is causing your pain and restore movement to the optimal level. From infants to older adults, chiropractic is a safe way to manage growing pains and other body trauma. Did you know that chiropractic care can strengthen your overall immune system? Give us a call at 260-353-1400. Chiropractic care can help you on your journey to the best version of you.
Corrective Chiropractic, 360 North Main Street, Suite A, Dutch Mill Plaza, Bluffton, Indiana.
1 minute 38 seconds. The lead is 7, and the Tigers will have the basketball coming out of the timeout. Hayden Nern right now sitting at 24 on the evening. Will Ball second with 7. Harrison Schreiber 5, but we have not heard from Harrison in the scorebook in the second half. Hunt for 3, got it! Lucas Hunt for 3! Hold everything! Timeout, we'll take a quick break. And be back.
Austin State Bank takes great pride in supporting our local basketball programs. We are the only community bank headquartered in Wells County. We've had the same name and downtown location for over 108 years. Austin State Bank has given in excess of $1 million of contributions back to the community. We are locally owned and operated by many of your friends and neighbors. Stop in soon to see what makes Austin State Bank so special. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
So now all of a sudden, Michael, it seems like there's a ton of time, right?
Plenty of time,
It's a
yeah.
4-point game.
Maybe there's too much
a
time.
29 left.
That's always one thing. I remember getting in the car with my dad, listening to IU football. They were playing Bowling Green State a few years ago, and he would just take a lead with like a minute to go, less than a minute to go, and words out of his mouth, too much time. Sure enough, the Falcons march down the field and defeat the Hoosiers. So let's see if the Tigers can fulfill this comeback.
50-46, a minute 29 to go. And see, does the Tigers have some magic left? Reedy gets it up top to Donovan, and they'll settle in their offense, and they're going to foul Donovan. Nern with the foul.
As Donovan shooting these free throws, I did get a message on Facebook from one of my favorite Tigers growing up, Adam Tuttle, who wanted me to make sure to give a lot of heat to Kyle Bricker there on the Woodland sideline. But honestly, Adam, at this point, I feel like if we got to give credit to anybody, it's got to be Kyle Bricker with his game plan, because I'm sure he had the personal scout for Bluffton.
Kyle's pretty active on the sideline for the assistant coach.
I can hear him pretty clearly, even with these headphones on. And he's always been that way too. He's a great guy to have on your bench.
1:11 left. 6-point edge. Nern inside. Yes!
Oh, good hand by Max Stoppenhagen.
Oh, foul.
There are so many times on defense where I forget Max is even on the court, and then all of a sudden he just pops out of nowhere and just makes a play.
Big free throws coming up here. Double bonus. That's 6 to 3. Huge night for Hayden Nern.
I give Coach Breaker a little bit of credit, and I get text messages almost immediately just bantering back and forth about Kyle.
Nern to cut it to 1. Yes! We're on the seesaw, 51-50. Tigers putting the pressure on Donovan. They get it over to Smith. Back to Reedy. 40 seconds left. Well, I tell you what, I'd be fouling Reedy as soon as he gets the basketball.
It's a strange thing to say, but I totally agree. You know what the timeout situation is?
I've got, I don't know. I haven't kept track of it. I have Woodland at 1.
I don't think 2 minutes ago we thought it was going to matter, but we were thinking a little too far ahead of ourselves.
And misses the first.
You can't rush anything. Even if he makes this second one, like I see a lot of teams on TV, both college and professionally, who take the 3. It's like you have plenty of time, force overtime. If he makes this, get the easy 2.
That's a big free throw right there.
Again, the Tigers don't need to go for the win here. They go for the tie, get a stop, hopefully another possession.
52-50. Timeout Tigers as Coach Brown will set it up. We've got 21.4 seconds to go. Tigers down by 2. They have clawed their way back. I think it was, 13, 12, 13. But I was writing this thing off.
2 minutes and 15 seconds, 15-point difference. I was ready to write it off as well. This is a great fight by the Bluffton Tigers.
But the Tigers have clawed their way back literally on the strength of a couple of three-pointers by Lucas Hunt.
Some good defensive pressure, forcing turnovers.
You talked about Max a couple of times, creating some turnover opportunities, been really active defensively.
And then missed opportunities by Woodland as well, as they missed quite a few free throws here down the stretch.
So, Michael, how do you play this? Do you go for the win? Do you go for the tie? And do you go for the last shot?
I mean, maybe this is me not being a shooter, but I go for the tie. I think hands down you go for the tie. You have the momentum. You have home court. I know there's not a lot of fans here, but I feel like there's more Bluffton fans than there are Woodland fans. You use that momentum, run it out into overtime. Last shot, you got to at least have some time for a putback. If they don't call the foul, which a lot of refs don't do this late in the game, you got to have that chance for Will, for Hayden, for Harrison to get that rebound.
20 seconds left. Stoppenhagen. Nern at 15. Stoppenhagen 13. Schreiber back to Stoppenhagen. Nern penetrates a little, backs it back out. We're at 8. Nern for three for the game. He makes it! 3 seconds left, and the Tigers are up by 1. Hayden Nern. Oh my goodness! How about that?
Wow.
But as Michael said, did you leave too much time?
He may have left too much time. I mean, especially any sort of foul, sending them to the line to shoot 2. You can't let them get an open shot, but you can't put too much pressure where you fear that any sort of foul is going to be called. And as, I don't know if you noticed, they did put 1.5 seconds on the clock, so now 4.5 to go.
Well, I tell you what, we've got this replay. Let's go ahead and look at it. Stoppenhagen over to Schreiber. They're going to rotate it back around. Nern penetrates, drops back. Back to Nern, and there it goes.
And I think that penetration there was huge because he was looking to go inside, but Woodlan, great defense to prevent the inside look. Hayden adapts. He was looking for it. He was ready, proving that he is the leader on this court.
3 seconds. Well, 4.5 seconds now.
I think you got to be watching Miller. He's starting down there in the corner. Or Smith, pardon me.
Well, I was going to ask, are you going to put pressure in the back court? Looks like they are going to put pressure.
I think they're just putting the pressure. They don't get it across half court easily. Not necessarily.
No good! No good! Tigers win by 1, 53-52. How about that as the Tigers celebrate an amazing come-from-behind win? And boy, that's gotta feel really good. For a team early in the season who's had some ups and downs so far, this has the potential to really put them on a new path for the rest of the season.
Especially in a tournament setting, just so much momentum coming after this game. I don't have any idea anything what Jay County's like, but you can't deny momentum and how much effect that can have in a team's success on the basketball court.
Wow, how about that? Let me just look at what Hayden did in the fourth. 2, 5, 7, 10, 14 points in the fourth quarter. He finishes with 31 overall, 31 of the 53. But Michael, I think the turnaround was the back-to-back threes by Lucas Hunt.
Oh, no doubt. I mean, all game the Tigers kind of struggled from 3 and really struggled scoring outside of Hayden and even at times Will. But great job by Lucas there, not even hesitating, putting up a couple of huge threes to really cut in that deficit.
And the other one you're not going to see in the scorebook is Max Stoppenhagen. There was a couple of defensive stops during that run that just don't make this possible.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. And again, like, it's not even just during that run, just throughout the game. Like, there were times where it's like, oh, like, Max, the smallest guy on the court, he's easily forgotten about. He's not the most offensive threat. But he goes out there, he works his tail off, he's making the plays that, again, like you said, they're not going to be kept in the stat book, but he's getting deflections and making an impact wherever he can.
Well, here's the final stats. I mean, the second half was just about all Hayden Nern for the Tigers. Andrew Ball with 2, Reese Johnston with 2. Harrison Schreiber 5, all in the second quarter. Lucas Hunt 6, all in the fourth quarter, but at the most important time of the game, Will Ball 7, and Hayden Nern, holy smokes, 31, 2 in the first, 5 in the second, 12 in the third, 14 in the fourth period.
I don't know if you remember this, but in the first or second quarter, I made a comment about the Woodlan defense. Will it wear Hayden down? I think we have the answer to that.
The answer is a big no.
I think it charged him up, if anything.
Wow, I tell you what, that was a fun one. And again, I think Michael and I are both guilty of maybe writing them off a little prematurely. But credit Coach Grau, credit the Tigers. I think Coach, navigated those last couple minutes really effectively from the sideline. And Hayden earned.
Yeah.
Step back three. When it counted. And Tigers get it done. They find a way. So, we are going to take a break. We're going to end this broadcast. And then we're going to start a new broadcast for the girls' game. So thank you for joining us here on WellsCountyVoice.com. We will be back in about 10 minutes with the opener for the girls.
Are we choosing a player of the game before we start off? Or are you just...
Yeah, no, we need to do that.
Yeah.
Thank you for reminding me. I'll go ahead and
I mean, I think...
Should we debate this?
I mean, I think the obvious is Hayden Nern, but I think referencing Coach Adam Tuttle, I think I got to go with the hard-nosed player. I think Max Stoppenhagen, again, getting some love there, just with that effort 100% of the time. I think Max really made a big impact that wouldn't allowed for the opportunity.
Yeah, for sure. All right, there you go. Max Stoppenhagen. We're going to wipe away the 31 points. The three-pointer at almost at the
that's the clear answer, obviously. I think Hayden, obviously, player of the game, but I think a good nod to Max there.
All right, fair enough. All right, that will do it. We're going to break away. We'll be right back in now about 8 minutes.